Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody.
I am Amanda, in the style of Christine, who I'm going to say right now, I want her to be on the New York Times bestseller list. I think she actually deserves it. Yeah.
She better be. She better be. I was going to say, I'm in the style of, you haven't even seen this, Meri, kinda salty. You know where I got it? TJ Maxx.
Oh.
I got a Von Dutch sweatshirt. Oh yeah, wait
Kody.
for it. I got a Bravo TV. I mean, like, just wait. I have so many graphic tees.
Oh my gosh, I need to hit up TJ Maxx. I love a graphic tee, just like Meri.
Meri. The mountains are calling.
Guys, thank you for joining us for our very first it's just a brown town, just a little brown town, all alone.
Our own little salty Birches over here.
Extra salty brown town.
That's
a painful one. But so what we're gonna do? My fucking diffuser keeps beeping. What do I do?
Oh boy, things are happening.
We're gonna do little housekeeping, and then we'll just get right into Browntown. But today, Jody did go out and buy the book because we're stressed out. I've listened to the audiobook twice though.
And don't worry, per usual, I don't have a bookmark. I have Post-its with therapy notes in it, like, I'm not being mean. I'm just not actively making you comfortable. Or receipts. I can use receipts as a bookmark. You know, I got an envelope, piece of mail from Rakuten. But yes, we got it in our hands and in our cap and all ears.
Don't tell them.
I can't stop listening to this audio.
It's so good. I told you, we had a discussion yesterday and we recorded, and you're like, should I get it? Should I even listen to it? And I was like, you need to listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of her.
Now I am doing the free trial on Audible. I got the date set so I can, get rid of that before I have to pay for anything. But it's pretty good. I do recommend you listen to it at 1.2 speed.
Have it normal.
Because she does a good job of slowing down her rate of speech.
Yeah, because she goes.
I'm gonna need to like pick it up. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm so pleasantly surprised because I kind of thought we would snark our way through this, but and when when it first came out and like Brianna had got it, who actually we have a big surprise later. We're so excited about it, but Brianna got it and she went live on TikTok, and I randomly jumped in, and she was reading just through the first couple chapters, which were a lot about the history of the Brown of her family, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be boring. But then listening to the book, as so many chapters started, and I was like, I can't wait to discuss this on the podcast. And
she's dropping little pearls that come back later,
great.
About the family, her relationship with her dad and her grandpa, which they're way closer than I knew. So it's really
interesting. So we are going to read everything, but today we're going to just talk about the book signing. I put a thing late last night asking for people's stories about meeting Christine, and I got actually a couple of people did respond, and then Brianna has a really fun thing for us. But first we'll do a little housekeeping. I just want to put one comment that was at the top here that made me so excited. I had asked, what's your biggest takeaway from the book? But I think it was Dawn or someone said that they went to the library to get on hold for the book, and there were already 200 people on the waiting list.
Yes. Oh my God, where do you live? You need to have a Sister Wives meetup.
Christine is killing it. And like I think
I found the only copy in the Barnes and Noble, which I mean, shocked. There's actually 2 Barnes and Noble within like 15 miles of here. I'm shocked.
Who knew?
One of them had no copies and the other one said in stock, but holy shit. Actually, you know what? I'm just noticing Christine's got like a ton of cleave in that picture. Look at that.
Get it, Gur. That's why she wanted to wear that
cleave all the way down. But it was on the same shelf as I should have uploaded it. It was like all the late in life lesbian books akimbo. It was let's see, what did I have?
That's where it was located?
Yeah, it was next to Glennon Doyle, Abby Wambach, Amanda Doyle, We Can Do Hard Things. Another, let's see, How We Learn to Be Brave, another Untamed Glennon Doyle. It was like a very, let's see, Jordan B. Peterson, 12 Rules of Life, just one Christine. And I grabbed it and I look like I know what I'm doing in a bookstore, like I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you kept texting me. I was like, you could just ask someone.
You think I'm going to go and ask? Like, first of all, I'm going to have to engage and like, it's going to be a whole thing. And they're going to be like,
out of there and back home with your bra off quicker. That's pretty much my focus in doing it.
I know. I had a Starbucks waiting for me in the car. I had about 6,000 calories waiting for me in the car. So,
I probably ate more than that yesterday. Okay, but we are going to talk about a couple other Brown family things before we get into Christine's book. But I'm loving all these comments. Somebody else has 300 people on the waiting list for the audiobook at their library. That's like so
wow.
Great. And then Jacob had just said, here it is. Everyone that I have seen that has went to a signing has said nothing about how warm and engaging she is and how packed they are. And yeah, like we'll talk about all that. But I'm just so happy. Everyone says she's so excited to just have this success, and I hope that Kody and Robin are miserable watching it.
Yeah, someone mentioned Cody's butthole must be like clenched.
You were thinking about Tony's nipples, weren't you?
I was guilty. You got me. You got me. I guess that makes me the devil.
Okay, let's do some housekeeping really quick. We have a little bit, so just bear with us here, but guys, we'll blast through.
Hey, smash that like. Give us a little thumbs up while you're at it, while you're listening there. Yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up this week. And we'll give you a little taste of what's coming next week because it's a big one.
Get on that Patreon for 9/11 week.
Smash. But this week, girl dinner, date night. We planned a trip to Canada, and we're gonna make it happen. Although we did have a recent addendum to the plan. We may just pop over
Maritime,
like 1,000 miles east, and we might go do like a Anne of Green Gables thing.
We're going to go to the Charlottetown Festival 2027, but you can still come to see me next year. We can see each other once a year. Wouldn't that be lovely? But you always have to come here because I didn't pay those taxes.
Okay. You know who else doesn't pay taxes or any bills? Robin. Check out Patreon, season 14, episode 3. Lonely in Flagstaff. Meri doesn't have a Flagstaff.
I'm still in Las Vegas. They're putting up the wall.
That's right. Now give a little background on that episode.
All right. So it sucks because everyone on Patreon was like, this is so fun because we did the thing where you shared the screen. But all our YouTube members aren't able, like YouTube will catch that shit. Although YouTube will let kids post their like manifestos and shit, and they'll just leave those on there. But dare we play another person singing Free Fallin' and ding, 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 ding.
Right.
Anyway, so we can't do that anymore. But if you are a YouTube member, or actually if you're anyone, listen to this. I just went and made the one on Patreon free. You just have to be you can join you have to be a member, but you can join as a free member, and you can watch Lonely in Flagstaff with like the video playing and everything. So you might as well watch it. It's free. Just become a free member. All right. And then TRP.
Oh, wow. One Tree Hill and As we said during this week's We Love to Hate Everything, go check that out. We dropped that on Tuesday, I believe, right?
Yeah, I went and read okay, so we posted it as a premiere, meaning that it's pre-recorded, but there's still a live chat running on the very first viewing. And people were up in arms. And I was like, oh no, I didn't explain it. But anyway.
Well, listen, One Tree Hill, I mean, this episode has got it all. And when I say all, I mean, you want a disability? We got that. You want a student teacher love affair / essay? We got that. I believe we have a school shooting. We have a mystery. We have, I mean, what don't we have?
Computer hacking. Very 2000s. Okay. And then next week, guys, it's 9/11 week. But we're doing it very respectfully. We swear. You guys all wrote in and told us where you were on 9/11. And we did that yesterday. It's a lovely episode. You guys are great. Some of these are, all of them actually, were very well written. Some of you should be writers. So that'll drop on Monday. And then on Thursday, actual 9/11, we're going there. Getting Maui'd.
Yeah, just Maui'd with Tanya Head, known as the woman who wasn't there. One of the best documentaries ever. If her real name is Alicia Esteve.
Head. There's the head afterward.
Alicia Esteve Head from Barcelona. De Barcelona. She's the worst. But also one of the best. It's incredible. So check that out. Anything else, Amanda?
No, I think it's time to go to Brown Town.
Everything's waiting for Pooh.
Oh my gosh, you guys in the comments, I could just lose myself. Just like Eminem. Right on top of the hottest jams. Okay, so what do we got first on Brown Town? Shall we just kind of talk about the new cover?
Who's crying? Yeah, let's talk. Oh yeah, didn't we already talk about this?
Okay. I don't know. You put this up and you said let's talk about the cover.
Oh no, I just said we could have this there for when we have to talk about Sister Wives. Unless
I'm just gonna say Robin needs to send a fruit basket, something from her house that she's got in storage in like the second gift garage. Send that to one of those airbrushers, photoshoppers, because
we should hire that person for our cover.
Yeah, we should. Don't worry, he's working on it. Kody is doing his typical like smize, you know. He's like
smolder. He thinks he's.
I can't wait to see that on Special Forces that we are going to be covering. Oh, I'm in season 3 of Special Forces, free on Tubi. Did you just roll over an animal?
No, I didn't. But like, I came near her, and God forbid, she's really stirring.
I cannot wait to see how long he survives, because there's professional athletes who are just ripped and fearless and like gold medalists.
I think Brittany from VPR will be out first, and then Kody. Or he'll just disqualify himself first episode. That's like such a
Cody's going to trigger her. I mean, she was married to a narcissist, so
no, she'll probably actually be attracted to him. That's how patterns are. Okay, who's first? Janelle. Oh, Janelle's
our girl.
Like, all over the place.
Our girl.
Oh, she's in North Carolina. Oh no, from Phoenix. Oh, okay. Good morning. From Phoenix this past week to the Appalachians this weekend with the family. Oh, Janelle. Gal about town.
That could be, I swear to God, that could be the Serengeti. Like that could be anywhere. No.
It's not a bad picture as far as Janelle's social media goes.
No, I would just maybe like shrink the font, or like I would like to actually see those trees, you know?
Well, you can see the sky.
Okay. But she's working on it.
But what's this? Well, same picture. My view this morning. All right.
Good one.
Next one. Emojis. You're not even ready for this next one. Third morning of coffee and a view. What else? What is this girl not doing?
Mountains, baby, my new favorite place to vacation. Don't you live there? Like, Janelle, remember you moved? Oh, it's probably because the land where you're going to build your house, which I believe we're going to see, is
we're
still a work in progress. Also, love that view. Look at that view there. Oh.
Now, if you listen, oh, by the way, I forgot to pimp one more thing. Come over right after this, an hour later, come over and join me and Joan on And Just Like That season 1 rewatch. We're doing episode 3 of the series and figuring out what went wrong. But if you listen to us or watch us, John last week kept like, he's over there. And I'm like, what's going on over there? You're like flipping and he's looking all around. And he's like, oh, there's this huge dust storm in Phoenix. And I was like, all right, like, pull it together, Joan. But apparently he wasn't joking because Janelle was in Phoenix and, well, look at this.
You know what kills me about this photo in particular? I was going to try to make this the background of this week's cover, but chose another one, as you'll see. Why not just take 2 steps forward and not get part of the table, the railing, part of the eaves, like, so we could see.
Jody. It's too dusty. She said it was really dusty. She's like, it was actually scary walking around out there. Who knew?
Oh God, because of course she's walking around. She's like, the dogs will like it. They love getting dust.
In her Birkenstocks.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Let's break
it
is. There we go. There she is.
I'm getting like PTSD from Coyote Pass. Although this is way more work than Coyote Pass ever saw.
Yeah. She just needs a cistern in there.
What do you think we're looking at?
Well, who knows?
It's Tata Farm.
It's Tata Farms.
Is this where a house?
They've broken ground. They kind of been teasing it all week. Although this is still more interesting than the pictures of the B&B that Meri will every so often drop on us.
Love that millennial gray she's got going. It's the same gray that's on the walls in this house everywhere. Yeah. Oh, Janelle. Well, I mean, it's pretty. Look at that view. Look at that view.
One last Janelle. This dropped on the day Christine's book got released, and then it's pictures of a book, but it's not Christine's book. It's coming this week. Stay tuned for tons of photo dumps. My first Alaskan cruise. Janelle's living her own life. Like
dumps. Janelle. Photo dumps.
Yeah, don't say dumps.
Also, what are we looking at here? Because I can see part of the cover of whatever that is, and then the back. What are we looking at here?
I don't know. Well, you would think it's funny that Christine's book is out, and she's obviously happy for Christine, but like, I'm gonna go on my Alaskan cruise. Like,
she's going on a cruise. This must be a Plexus thing.
It is. It says Plexus Herald Extravaganza. Congratulations, Janelle. You and a guest are
our readers on to see what she's. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, good. September 5th through the 12th. So she's just letting everyone know when she's going to be out of town.
And where she's going.
Yeah. Why not?
All right. And then here's a picture that she reposted that I've just entitled Caleb's Womanly Hips. Much fun was had, fully clothed. It's Caleb walking around with his kids in a pond, an actual pond. Or river.
Thank God she put fully clothed, because I was a little scared that Caleb's carpenter jeans rolled up to his caffies and his giant orange hooded sweatshirt. I thought I was going to see a little too much skin. He really does have womanly hips.
He really does. As do I.
Yeah.
Big ass.
Clothed.
Now I wanted to do a nice little chill picture here before we get a jump scare, and it's already on the picture, but
okay.
This happened this week. Oh God, I can't stand this.
Okay. Let's
break it.
Turn a chestnut. Nipple head. Okay, so he's doing his like Strava runs. Why this particular look if you know you're doing a selfie and you know that you have bloody nipples from your
he
run?
wants us to see the bloody nipples because he's like, it's a flex.
Also, I don't believe his I don't know if I trust it. A 10.5-minute mile for 14, almost 14 and a half miles. I don't know if I believe that.
Well, how can he? Well, I guess you can just go and like put that in.
I mean, hey, runner heads, let me know what you think. But like, I'm not at a 10:30 pace for. I mean, I don't even know if I could do like a 2-mile 10:30 pace.
Jenny, you're not an active dad.
I'm not an active dad. Obviously, immediately when we saw this, we're like, okay, Andy Bernard from The Office, fun run episode.
My nipples, it's starting.
Why do you post this? Why, Tony?
Because he thinks he's a badass. Here's the fucking caption. Can you read it in Tony Chestnut's voice, please?
Okay, again, sorry guys, I gotta put on my Amazon readers. Tony Chestnut, finally, muscle margin. I've earned the right to compete in half marathon. My dumbass forgot to put something on for my nipples. Monkey eye emoji. So it's gonna sting for a while. It's wild to look back to the times I was over 330 plus pounds. Couldn't imagine I'd be here. Thanks at McKelty P for patching me up.
Ew, she patched up his nipples. That's what that means. Ew.
Why can't you patch your own fucking nipples? You can look down.
Right.
They're right there. That's disgusting.
I'm nursing right now. Can you patch up
hashtag
my nipples?
half marathon, hashtag running, hashtag dads that run, hashtag active dad, hashtag husband, hashtag health goals.
Dads that run. I bet that's a really cool hashtag when you look that up. Not insufferable at all.
Active dad. Active dads are searching these hashtags, and this fucking freak pops up.
Oh my god! Oops, forgot to put on my nipple cream. You sound like Sheena when you get into it. Like that's what Sheena sounds like.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
It's happening.
We're in season 3. What else is Tony up to?
Okay, one last thing. This is Janelle posted.
Sorry. Male model. Why? He took this and thought it looked good.
And why are you posting? I would be annoyed if my husband started posting thirst traps.
Yeah.
Like, why are you sexy like that? This is like the same as Tyler posting all those pictures from his garage when Caitlin's like postpartum. And he's like, look how much
well, let's not compare Tyler Baltiera, who you got a chub for, after you got a chub looking at his chub. Let's not compare him with
the helicopter in there. And it's like hitting the walls. There's like wet spots on all the walls.
Tyler, God. Remember when he was going to be a social worker for at-risk youth? That's what he should have done.
And then this, Janelle. Okay, Tony Chestnut finally back in the mountains. Nice little waterfall and tons of nature. Oh, and there's lots of baby deer. So I guess what's happening here? Janelle posted this. Because then she wrote on top of this, "Don't worry, I brought my book too."
Yeah, Brianna, I'm with you. Yeah, what is with the blowout? Like I'm pretty certain he's got like a Dyson. That is like he's working on that because he's got some natural wave and curl.
He's got
that's not just dry and go. He was like a chick, right? Like you lose some weight, you got some confidence. You're like, you know what? I'm cutting my hair. I'm growing out these bangs. I'm going for. He probably gets like a special keratin treatment, like the Brazilian blowout. I could see it.
Does that nipple thing
investing in myself?
Does that nipple thing happen to everyone who runs, or is it just like people whose like nipples kind of always are erect? Because his nipples are really erect in this picture too.
Ooh, he's cutting glass over here. Oh, I've never had my nipples bleed.
Yeah,
I'm like severe. I don't know. Maybe because like men don't wear sports bras. Don't know, but I don't have a 10:37 pace.
That would hurt. I don't think he does either, though. Okay, this is weird, but McKelty posted this picture of her like making like all natural food or whatever, and then the whole caption for it is like basically forgiving herself for being a bad mother. It's like weird. Okay, here's this. these are my special boys. I absolutely love them and I love being their mom. However, I definitely have moments where I'm not the best mom and I get really upset at myself when it happens. Sometimes I do yell. Sometimes I do break down and need a minute. Sometimes I just turn off the TV and I leave the room. It's completely normal. What I have to remember is that this is my first time being a mom. I don't have any previous life experience of being a mom. There isn't a perfect guide, and I'm human. So what I've been focusing on lately is forgiving myself when I'm not the best mom and realizing that as long as my kids are happy, healthy, and I help them create new memories and learn, I guess that sentence is over. I'm doing a great job. And I am the best mom for them. Hashtag raising toddlers. Hashtag living our best life. Hashtag being a mom is hard. I'm going to check out that one. Hashtag toddlers are the best. No, they're not.
Well, doesn't sound like it. Sounds like you're pretty miserable. And also, so
that she's addressing low key.
Those tacos, she's showing those because the salsa verde on there, Tony's working on a couple new recipes. He's working on, I think there's like 15 types of tacos. Did you see that? He posted working on like my 15 type of taco with a salsa verde. My Kelty's gonna try it out. And so yeah, those tacos look disgusting. They look like the chicken is
a sheer volume of salsa verde.
Sheer volume of salsa verde. Yeah, those tacos look like it's missing a lot of ingredients. Like I feel like they boiled the chicken, pulled it, and just a dollop of salsa verde. Careful, it's spicy. Hashtag spicy dad.
You're being so funny right
It's been a long time since we did some Tony.
Yeah.
Now, Christine and David were in Germany, and they brought Gwen's spouse. Partner. And Truly, of course. And Gwen just posted a couple things on her Instagram. Love a girl who's confident enough to shove down a sandwich on the sun or wherever the fuck they are. So love that. Although it truly was like photobombing all their photos or their little Germany, whatever they called stories. What was Meri was up to no good this week?
Who was?
Meri and Jen. Oh,
they got. Did anyone see Salty Birches got caught in the race?
Kind of salty kind of wet.
I don't need a
hashtag wet with friends. Uh-oh.
Says, well, actually, the caption is, I think this is AI too. Me finally gonna be productive, son. Rain. LOL. Let's see about that. Rain laughing. Hashtag laughs. Hashtag friendship goals. Hashtag rain.
You know what? I haven't searched that hashtag rain in a while. I should make a note to do that because, you know, every once in a while, you just want to see what people do in the rain. And these
laugh?
Two, they do it best.
Hashtag laughs and see how often I actually laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also, you know, they're miserable. Oh gosh, these two. What don't they do together?
They did some Salty Birches video where Jen was talking. Okay, well, the question was from Joelle. I know it's Joelle back there. They're reading questions. And by the way, I've said it a million times now, but Jay Schwab commented twice on their videos. Love the content. Where can I see a full video? The second one was like, where can I find a full video, please?
Yeah. Where can I find an episode of this pod?
Gotta say, me and Jody searched it on iTunes. It's not there. It's not a podcast. Oh yeah, we wanted to do
is a sweatshirt though.
Salty Birches. It's a podcast.
Oh yeah, Salty Birches is not a podcast. I would be a little scared though. I mean, based on what Christine is telling us in the book, we should be afraid. We should be very, very afraid.
But the question is like rate your exes or something, or your ex friends. Okay. And Mary's about to be like, well, I don't have like any, I only have one ex. And so I'm like, oh, no, rate him. And then Jen starts talking about, she's like, I can't really rate anyone. I've dumped everyone I've ever been with. And
It's
it's
just never been dumped.
Yeah.
Like, really? Because I bet Jen was dumped. She just doesn't know that she was dumped.
She's like, I always just got sick of them. And I'm like, but then you, okay. But can we get back
name
to
them?
Yeah, name
them.
But like, I don't really actually care. Like, can we talk trash on Kody?
Yeah, I think Jen is getting a little, I don't know, like a little high in her britches or something. It's
She's
you
really-
go here more than Audrey went there. Audrey always rubbed me the wrong way when they were on screen. I'm like, oh, you're not quite a brown yet. Jen she's in that territory now.
Yeah. What's this? Oh, it's just more rain pictures.
Just more rain. Oh, wait, go back to that one. Go back to that one because this is what I found so funny. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that or is
Carrie
that
said, could two women be more dumpable?
Right. Oh God.
Sorry, go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that looks like a red robin in the background. What are we thinking? I think these two gals were like, you know what? Let's be bad. Let's go to Red Robin, bottomless fries, twisted lemonade.
No,
and they
you know what they did? They got an onion ring tower and they made like jokes about how it was like phallic. Look how big.
I've never seen one so big.
The waiter's like, this is my 13th reason right now.
And they're like, everything's content. Write that down for the Birches thing that we're doing.
Show, the outtake, the blooper reel that we produce every week. And then you put this, but I don't know what the context is for this.
Oh, she's just doing these were like outtakes where she
I bet there was
also she's really leaning back into that hair. She really like for a while she wasn't razoring the end so thin and we were rooting for her. We were all rooting for her. And now
short time period.
Yeah, she's gone back to it. And like with the new Ozempic, which God bless her, I'm not like dissing her at all. You got to be careful. Like, I don't know if she's getting all the nutrients she needs because her hair just really looks like she's got to like start ingesting some collagen peptides, maybe do a K18 deep conditioning treatment. It's time to rebuild. And this one of Jen, I just wanted to say, I mean, she's the most courageous woman I know to do this. That's all. I mean, wow.
I think it's really crazy.
Takes a lot. Takes a strong woman.
They have a huge following, like just sister-wise in general, but then they'll post these videos and it'll have like 4 comments after like being up there a week. Like even like the really nice people out there, not us, are like, this isn't very funny.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? What's next here? Okay, the last thing before we get into Christine's book here. We're doing okay on time here. Didn't know how long this would be. Kody, he's doing more cameos. Robin made another doll purchase recently, apparently, and Cody's trying to recoup a little bit. So he's making cameos. And his teeth are they're really noticeable.
Yeah, he's worn down that fucking enamel. And I can see Kody being someone who's just not a good teeth brusher. Like he just doesn't brush every night or every morning. There are some people that just do it. And I feel like he's like, oh, it's going to like somehow in Cody's mind, brushing his teeth actually makes his teeth worse. And he justifies it that way. I also wonder if he like chews. Like if he does like chewing tobacco or something, like that looks like a lot of enamel damage. Like not just staining, but true enamel damage. And I think he is like, I don't want to overgeneralize, but I do think it is like a man thing to not go to the dentist. Like I always hear like, oh, men never want to go to the dentist. I fucking love it. I love the dentist. Like scrape clean. I love it. I could see him being a real big baby because he does not have a big pain tolerance. He's not going to want like a woman cleaning his teeth for him because he's going to feel like they're doing something to him that he doesn't know how to do, and they're judging him. So I think he's just letting them
Robin
rot.
would get too jealous. Robin doesn't want women's boobs in his face that long.
I bet you Robin has to have like the children's size instruments because she's just so tiny and
the
vulnerable.
Lemons. Everyone's pointing out the Lemons.
Yep.
Right,
your AI photo. So in this cameo, though, he was singing. Well, he wasn't singing "Bread." What was he singing?
I don't even know which cameo this is. You put this up, but I've seen a couple cameos this week, and they're all so unhinged because it seems like there's some topic he's supposed to be talking about. I think he's ready to lose it, especially now that Christine's book is so good and successful. He'll start talking about the topic, and then every cameo I see, he just veers off into this other shit where he's like bitching and complaining about plural marriage, and maybe we'll need like just stuff that no one ever asked in the first place. I really think he's about on the edge here.
Yeah, and he is like very typical ADHD, which is fine, but like get a hold of yourself, man.
Yeah, dude.
But like maybe it's because he doesn't have like a 9 to 5. He can pull that off, like being erratic, because it kind of suits the show, as he tells Christine in the book, right? He's the most dynamic. He's the most charismatic. And that's what they're here for. He didn't like the show is Sister Wives because he's the star, baby. That's what we're here for.
Speaking of Christine's book, let's get into the book. Okay, so I've listened twice to the audiobook. Well, I listened once and like 75% because then Spotify cut me off. And as me and Jody were figuring out, I think I might actually just buy it on Audible or sign up for another Audible. You know what? I will, just for her. And anyway, so she posted this. She has arrived. This is on the day it came out. So hooray. But like, I wasn't expecting it to blow up this way. And I'm just so happy for that. She did. David's been, this is her going to the book signing. I
love it.
She's rejuvenated. The way that Meri has like taken her trajectory of us supporting her, and now we're all the way down here. Christine was getting kind of annoying with the David storyline, but now I like loved hearing the abuse that Christine suffered for that long. I'm like, I didn't listen to the David chapters in the book though. Those are the only two I
haven't gotten there either.
Okay, I just skipped over them, but I know that we'll read through them eventually. But I loved it so much, and he did this video that I saw where he was just like walking around, and it's the cutest video. I watched it like 10 times because he's kind of popping up, he's sneaking up on people, and everyone's just waiting, and then everyone sees him. They're like, "Oh my God, David!" and everyone's waving, and it's all these women that are just so happy to be there, and they all have their book for her to sign. And I'm just so proud of her. And she said, "We loved meeting over 500 people last night at Anderson Bookshop in Chicago. Thank you so much."
Naperville. Not Chicago, but one.
That's right. Thank you so much for sharing your stories with me and for buying my book. David grabbed his phone and filmed this. My favorite part is when he stops to tickle the little baby. One more book signing to go at King's English in Salt Lake. Looking forward to meeting more of you. There are still a few spots left if you want to come. The link is above, and I'll put it in the comments. #Chicago, #sisterwife, #book signing, #event, #choose-joy, #empowered women.
Oh,
there's so many people there.
David and Gabe showed up, right?
Yeah, Gabe showed up.
Amazing.
So I guess we can we can read these emails and play this voicemail. Let's see. Actually, I'll play this voicemail first here. This is people just saying that they went to the event.
From Chicago, well, the suburbs of Chicago, not too far from where Jody used to live. Just wanted to tell you about my meeting.
This is Lauren, by the way,
of Christine last night at the book signing in Naperville. She was honestly so nice and so happy. The bookstore made some last minute changes that really only allowed people to have a good 10 seconds to talk to her, but she just seemed so excited. When we took the picture, I could literally feel her squeezing my side. She just was trying to make sure that this whole life is real. So it was really awesome to see her so genuinely happy. I told her as I was leaving that I had been watching this show since day one, back when I was in college, and she just replied, yes. And she said, she told me that Truly now has her driver's permit. And I said, oh my gosh, I watched her be born and now she's driving. And it was just super cool. I also wanted to point out that David was there with his iron-on shirt with Christine's face, which was super adorable. I brought my husband along for the signing, and my husband and David ended up talking for like a good 3 to 4 minutes about tattoos and also the fact that they were just filming in the Phoenix area.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
interesting.
yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love this.
Yeah, seeing David with that like shirt, like just Kody would never do that. I don't even know if he would do that for Robin. I don't know if he could be okay with somebody being more successful than him. And I don't know, I just love how how excited David seems for her. Okay, this is from Joanne. She said, just got home from the book signing. I met up with some people from another podcast. It was Ace and Caitlin. And we got some snacks across the street while we waited for our group to be able to meet her. The books were all pre-signed, which was disappointing, but I understand. I wanted her to write Toasters Kill More People Than Sharks. Opportunity wasted. David was there, as was his daughter, Rachel, maybe? She has a newborn she had a newborn with her. Isabel and Aspen were also there. Aspen is also trying a new accessory, her tiny new baby boy. All 3 of these girls look great. Alex, one of the cameramen, was there, but no cameras. He had his family and brown woolly clan and took photos with them. I guess the cameraman was just there to support her. That's nice.
That's amazing.
This made our chance to talk with David and Christine's sister not possible. Other people said they were able to ask them questions, and David and her sister are not fans of the Codester. Shocking. I brought her some mugs that my husband made. He's a potter. She seemed thrilled. I also told her that my friends are staying at her place in Moab next month. She insisted that I message her in the app and we can touch base again. Basically, we are best friends now. Thanks for letting me share. This is from Joe in Salt Lake City in the chat.
Amazing. Great. That's awesome. Oh, so Aspen had a little boy. Oh, that's great.
That's good. I think she'll be great for that. Really? Mitch teach him all the kind of dorky, not dorky, but like I feel like Mitch doesn't do like sports boy things. He does like Dungeons and Dragons and like welding, like he can like
woodworking.
Yeah, he can do shit like that. That's good.
And like log rolling, kilt things.
Anyway, okay, and then the last one is that Brianna Slate, who we all know, she's in the chat. I think her name is like something Bree. You change your name all the time, but anyway, she has a TikTok. We all know her, we all love her. But she wore her Coyote Pass. It's not a pond. She wore our
amazing.
Merch. And she got these pictures and she messaged me and she was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. I have no one else I can really like who would even care about this. But she said she walked up to Christine and Christine was like, oh my gosh, your shirt. And then Brianna said, it's not a pond. And Christine said, it's not a pond. And so I was just like, and I was so happy because I'm like, oh, my best friend made that. And Christine
right over there. There it is. Still get it. Yeah. We really should do a Salty Birches. It's not anything. What is it?
Yeah.
But
on that note, Brianna is like, well, actually, these are live photos. So like I had them text it to me, and you can actually like hear her say it. So
Brianna, thank you. So cool.
And we're gonna keep this forever on our little board here. So exciting.
Oh my gosh. It's not a pond.
It's not a pond. Oh, that's so Christine. Oh my God. Not pond. I love it.
She looks so good too. Like, look at her, Christine's outfit. She looks great.
Yep. Oh, she's got a little suit. God bless her. And Brianna, holy shit. I'm like looking how you styled the sweatshirt.
Yes.
I would never think to tuck it in. Thank God we have youth who listen and show us the ways.
Some of this younger generation do things.
So cute. Oh, I'm so happy for her. I'm so fucking happy.
I know.
She deserves this. This is her time.
Now, let's talk about the book. All I want to say is my biggest takeaway is that we knew that Kody was awful, but like Kody wasn't even treating her like he wasn't really into her. Since he met her, he was treating her like someone he absolutely hated, and was like, it was intentional degradation. And it was intentional. It wasn't just, oh, I'm not into you. He was so cruel to her in a way that it seemed like he resented her from the beginning and like wanted to punish her. And he cannot say that he had no idea how much he was hurting her, because it was very clear how heartbreaking her entire life with Kody was.
Yeah, no, I think everyone, you've had those points in a relationship where or even if like you're annoyed with a person, right? And you're like, I don't have a fight, but like, yeah, I want them to know I'm annoyed. Like, what? And that is what Kody did to her all the time. Yeah. And just like, and even in indifference, like,
yes,
just the indifference, the just like indignant about whatever, that's just as hurtful and harmful. And he really did go out of his way to lie to all of them and gaslight them.
Yes. But I don't think
so did Meri.
Yeah, Meri does not come off good in this book. Christine is as nice as she can be to her.
Yeah, she said like she's changed, she's grown, but like this is my experience of polygamy, and that is what this book is about. I wasn't going to mention it, but this was my experience, which led me to the point where I did leave the faith, the marriage, the belief that polygamy. I mean, I don't know. She kind of, I'm only like 15, 16 chapters in or something, but
have you gotten to the where she addresses the nachos? Because she really, thank goodness she does say that was no, you haven't. You would, it's a big section. She talks about how that was a turning point of, oh, I thought things were actually going well. And she just didn't know, like he didn't tell her before. I guess assumed that maybe she knew going in, but like, and she's like, every time it got brought up, I had to laugh it off and pretend. And she's like, every time it just reminds, so you never loved me. Like you never.
And just hearing that Meri, and again, like we're going to be reading the book and everything, but Meri would do things and like, I know this person, this was like my former in-laws, where you're there as a group and then everything's going fine, everyone's talking, and then all of a sudden there's like a passive aggressive, or there's a jab, or there's something, and what do you do in that moment?
We've seen her do it.
Yes,
we've seen her she did it just in the last episode where Kody comes in wearing like what Corey and Carly call it, his Harambe Christmas sweater. And everyone's like, oh, Kody sweater. And Meri's like, I didn't know it was an ugly sweater Christmas party.
Yeah.
It's like, Meri. God.
She's just an asshole. Or she would make digs about Christine's weight in front of her family, meaning Meri's family. And I can see Meri doing that. She's freaking nasty.
Meri can't say she didn't do it, because she did. We've seen it.
Yeah, and honestly, what goes around comes around. It is very telling that Meri has isolated or withdrawn or lost all the close people in her life besides Nathan, Rebecca, handsome woman.
Yeah.
Like no other family, none of the kids. Who knows about Leon? We don't even know. Yeah, Meri's monster.
Another thing is that Christine, I feel like the reason that I like David so much is that the way, I don't know if this is all David, and maybe Christine has done more work on herself than we thought, but the fact that she is able to feel sexual like that and be comfortable to do that lap dance for David, like I almost like, I think I still hate watching that, but I'm like, that's like a lot to be able to come from what Kody did to her. Because I got to tell you, all my past relationships, all the guys, no one ever made me feel like ugly or anything like that. And Kody was making her feel ugly and fat and would comment on every day. So to go from that to like genuinely feeling sexual and like horny and like comfortable sharing that.
It's jarring.
Yes.
It's jarring. Like, very similar experience here, and it is jarring, and it's and it does fuck with your head a little bit, because number one, then you're like, wait, is this like, this is real? And then it's like you get upset with yourself. You're like, oh my god, like I put up with that. I didn't know it could be different. And I put up with that and wasted decades. And then it's like, then you are in that anger, which I think is a healthy thing in a divorce, which Meri has not gotten to that point yet, which is why she's not over it. Like you have to go through that, like where you're so angry that you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't fucking care. You hurt me so bad. I don't give a shit. And I'm just going to say my truth.
The wedding night thing. God, hearing her tell the story about like how disappointed she was that after the wedding, she's like, so what do you want to do? And Kody's like, I don't know. I don't have anything planned. You just want to drive around. Like how, God. And then she just, she began the marriage justifying to herself and moving the goalpost.
Oh, I started getting like choked up. She says at one point, about it was Truly's birth, and thank you, Sherry. Like I had very similar birth experiences with both my kids. Like I don't have photos of like the day I gave birth to either of my kids because my ex was like, what? Like I have pictures of him that I took, him holding our babies for the first time, but whatever. But Christine totally hit it, that it is those moments where it is emphasized, right? So, Truly's birth or holidays or anniversaries or big moments on the show. And it sucks because you're like, okay, well, if I bring it up that I'm hurt or that like this is fucked up in this moment, I'm ruining the day. You're now the whole day is going to be, like it's going to go, like it's not going to go my way because I'm going to be the one who's picking a fight. So what would I rather do? Like, okay, let's just make it a good day. It's fine. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to bring this up. It really is in that moment. Like you're stuck with like, do I want to deal with their bullshit fallout? I don't really, that's going to be worse for me. So I'm just going to shove it down and be like, justify it, move on.
Always.
You don't want to ruin the memory any further. That's exactly
it. And this is a good point that Ashley says he would never have gotten away with that if she wasn't so brainwashed by religion. And I love that Christine spends so much time rehashing how much the religion really and she says, I realized I was raised in a cult. I don't know if you've gotten there. At one point she's like, I was raised in a cult and I feel I raised my children in a cult and I regret it. And how much she did discuss how they tell women like, you don't need to go to school, the world is ending anyway, you just have to be a good mom and that's it, and you got to suck it up and the men are here to protect you. She keeps going back to that to make you, because I'm sure she looks back and she's like, how did I let him treat me like that?
Yes. I mean, I was in decade plus like sexless marriage. Like I'll be told like but like same thing. Like I'm not attractive. I'm not whatever. And I look back now and I'm like, what the fuck? What, like you didn't think it's wild, but when you're in it, you don't know any better. And it does go back to like, whether it's your religion or whether it's like the modeling of what you were raised in, or you're like, what are you going to do in this situation? There's so many different elements of it. And it is really like, it is embarrassing to admit it. Like it's embarrassing. But she's at that place where she's like, yeah, okay, I was embarrassed, but like, look how many people, like I'm saying I can relate to it in a way. People in the chat are saying they can relate to it in a way.
Well, I think the book is so
you're like, I fundamentally must be flawed. It must be me because everyone else is having a different experience. And the way in their family where the wives couldn't talk to each other about anything. Everyone kept their own thing private except Robin.
Well, they're taught that too, to like not talk to the other, because it's a whole system of keeping the women from talking to each other. I think that another thing that I'm seeing on every single message board is universally, everyone is first thought on the book is, I hate Kody even more than I thought I did. And no one is saying that. No one is saying that in a way that that we're being funny or, oh, Kody's even worse. No, like Kody is surprisingly worse of a person than I had even thought at his worst, watching him at the funeral, watching Knife in the Kidney. hearing just like how like systematically he was breaking her down.
It was intentional. It wasn't just that he's a narcissist and he was like oblivious because, oh, this is, just who he is. There were a lot of things that were intentional. And she does bring up, you want granola, Kody? How he went back and kissed her.
Well, and another tea that we learned, I guess I'll say it now. Sorry, guys, but like, I feel like everyone's read it already. But Jody, this is not even a spoiler, but one thing that we didn't know is that during the Truly dialysis thing, I mean, Kody was just not present for any of that. And when she called from San Francisco, or no, when Aspen called Christine, she was like, something's really wrong with Truly. And then Christine called Kody and was like, I need you to get over there. Something's wrong. And Kody says, oh, I'm actually doing laundry at Robin's right now. And then Christine brought it up on camera and Kody had them shut down the cameras because of that. Because he knew how bad that was.
Of course he did. First of all, Lauren, thank you for the super sticker. Oh my God, you're gorgeous, by the way. Like that I can relate to too. And that fucking sucks when you're in that situation. Like Charlie was in the hospital 2 stints for like 2 weeks at a time. I was there every night. I never got like relieved. The second time, he never even like came to visit the hospital, like to visit him the entire time we were there. And then when he came to pick us up, he was pissed off because like it was traffic and was whatever. And again, you're in that moment and you're like, you're such a piece of shit, but you have to put on a brave face for your kid. And you have to, you don't want to make the situation worse. You want to okay, make it not a traumatic situation for your kid or chin up. And you are embarrassed when hospital staff asks you questions.
Oh, yeah. She gets into that a lot.
So you're forced to kind of cover for them. Like it really is a fucked up situation. So even though he is doing this intentionally not being part of their lives, you're stuck in this spot where you're not able or ready to do what you need to do to get out of it and to call them on it. And you do just get to like your final straw, which like, obviously we're going to get there.
Another thing is that when Isabel wakes up from her surgery, she was like, where's my dad? Where's my dad? And that is true. But then I get this one, my jaw dropped. I remember where I was driving. I almost like swerved. Isabel woke up and was like, where's my dad? Where's my dad? So they FaceTime Kody and all the nurses heard this too. Isabel says, Daddy, will you sing to me? Because that was their thing. He would sing to her. And he said out loud, no, I don't feel like singing right now.
He doesn't feel like it. Why? Because he probably doesn't sing to Robin's kids. So like, he can't do that because he was on speakerphone because Robin's going to need to hear everything. That's such bullshit. And I think it was something where Isabel, didn't she think that he was going to like surprise her? That this was all like a ruse.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we all thought that too. And the way they edited it made it seem like that too.
Yeah. Wild. Oh, sorry. Let's go. Brianna. She said, okay, I'm sorry. I was getting my nails done when you guys were talking about my Christine experience. Christine said, wherever you got that, it's amazing. I said, oh my God, thanks my friends, Jody. And you find the other one. And Amanda made it. Oh, you're amazing. Girls as.
Oh,
thank you for doing that. Yeah, Christine, I mean, like, this has got to be so cathartic for her. Like, and honestly, it's kind of cathartic for, I think, anyone of us who have been in a relationship where you're like,
well, even
like you feel like
all of us weren't raised in this insane religion, but I can't imagine there isn't a single girl out here that's one of our listeners or any of Christine's listeners that aren't going, holy shit, I went through that too, because that's how we were also just raised to just, as long as you have a man, just be happy. At least you're not single. It's a lot of that. And I did that too. Most of it. I'm like, well, I should get a boyfriend at least just to have one. And
well, and it is way harder than it seems to just be like, okay, well, you got to go. You got to get up and go when you got kids together and you have your finances tied together and you don't have the, financial means to just be like, oh, okay,
and when your
whatever.
husband is vindictive and will make this as difficult as he possibly can. I know you went through that. And Kody, like, look how vindictive he still is being. And then he says things like, well, I don't know. I'm pretty mad at them. Maybe I won't be fair. When he says shit like that,
The reason it's so infuriating when you're dealing with someone who's a narcissist, like a lot of these exes are, is that you are not doing anything wrong. And the like biting your tongue it takes to gray rock them, it's so much easier said than done.
It's hard, but it does feel good when you're able to get to the other side of that gray rock mountain. You're like,
yes,
a badass. You just gotta shut it down. You gotta shut it
and then
down.
you just let karma do its thing, and you're like,
it's always better to go silent. Always. I've always had the best results with just not texting. You gotta block the number and then delete the number. You gotta also delete it, you guys. You can't just block.
Yep.
You gotta make sure that you can't reach out at some point.
Yeah. And I will just say this, if you are the shitty ex, maybe you should make sure that you take your ex out as your emergency contact on your phone. So when
your bank account doesn't charge dating profile premium to just your card,
or like after you divorce, you put a name on a credit card, and then that person finds out how much debt you're already in when it was always blamed on you, and you're like, oh, okay. And then no, I mean, really, it's just
it's embarrassing, but like, Jesus Christ, get together over there. What do you want to do? Do you want to delve into the book? Jody has
let's jump into this
on Tuesday.
That's right. So what I thought would be interesting is, okay, so I thought the dedication and the acknowledgements were pretty interesting. And then there is a prologue. So let's kind of see where we're at. I mean, the dedication is so Christine. So this is in the beginning of the book. To Dad, for being my hero. I'm still a daddy's girl. Woo! Sorry.
Oh, can I say really quickly, guys, for anyone who's tuning in for this book reading, I want to say before anything, please go like buy the book. Go actually like support her, because especially that audiobook, Captain All Ears. This is she is so good at reading this. It does
do
feel
a free trial like I did.
Yeah. I'm going to just buy the audiobook though. So you're going to have 2 copies.
I'm going to have 2 copies.
And I'm going to own the audiobook. Like, I just want to throw money at her. So I'm sorry.
Yes.
Continue. Daddy's girl.
To Dad, for being my hero. I'm still a daddy's girl. To my mom, Annie. We got Annie. For helping me find my strength and being the hottest woman and grandmother on earth. To my other mom, Susan, for the sagest advice I've ever heard. For David, the love of my life. Gosh, I love our life together so much. You've helped me become stronger and recognize my value, and you've brought so much fun and laughter into our lives while helping me find a peaceful calm that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
For the children I pushed out of my womb, as well as the children I've gained through my family. Aww. My favorite thing is being your mom. I could do without the pushing out of my womb, but you know.
Didn't love that, but I guess she was saying like my birth children and then also my adopted children, sons, Robin's kids.
Yes. Between these readers.
Somebody said, Julia says, Jody, you should have taken on his debt to make the divorce easier, like Robin did, because that's how that works. Sure.
Yikes. Okay, acknowledgements. So this is at the end of the book. I always like to, skip to the end and read the last lines, but I'm not going to in this case, but I am going to read the acknowledgements. I couldn't have done any of this without my family, and I'm thankful to be surrounded by people I love and who teach me daily to be better. Janelle, I'm probably going to cry. Thank you for your generosity and sharing your children with me. I am so grateful to be a mom to your kids. Aspen, your exceptional balance of grace and determination inspires me. McKelty, you are truly the strongest and most resilient person I know.
She really likes McKelty, man.
Yeah, she really dives into her, really lays it on thick in the book.
Everyone's loving your glasses, by the way.
Amazon, 2, a little +2 action. Comes with a black, a green.
So you can buy prescription glasses without having a prescription?
Well, these are readers. So basically this is just like a magnifying glass.
Oh, can I use that to see the TV far away or no?
No. Like it truly is just a magnifying glass. Like if I put them on now, looking at the screen, you're probably a little blurry.
So I can't do that in reverse for like far awayness. Like give me a +2 on that.
I have never had glasses like my whole life, so ask the
Oh.
chat. I think that might be like a minus number. I don't know.
Yeah, let me know what I can get because my
Walmart.
TV, I'm having trouble reading those closed captioning, and you know that I am not Captain All Ears, so I need that closed caption.
Peyton, you have the biggest and kindest heart, loving everyone. Well,
Not blacks, women, minorities, poor people,
I
fat
beg to
fatties
differ.
probably doesn't like.
Our $15 cameo begs to differ, babe. Gwendolyn, you strive for justness while maintaining your wonderful humor. Isabel, you listen and care, but refuse to let people walk over you. Truly, you are a brilliant advocate for everyone, an old soul who blesses all of us.
Who's the old soul?
Truly, true.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I can see that.
I think Isabel could have gotten a little bit more. Also, let's just say this: Christine in the book says, basically says Isabel was like the ugliest fucking baby you've ever seen. Like so ugly.
Really
People would be like,
that.
"Holy shit, what is with that ugly baby?" But she can say that now because she knows. She's basically like, I mean, everyone knows Isabel's my most beautiful child, so it's fine that I can say that now. Right. Like I was waiting for her to let up, but she just kept going.
No,
and, like
really
stories upon stories about how people would stop her and be like, "What's with the fucking ugly baby?"
Yeah,
enough.
I want to see a picture of this thing now.
Right? Logan, your sense of purpose and ambition astound me. Maddie, you're determined and won't take crap from anyone.
Yeah.
Hunter, you are a just, kind, and sincere gentleman. Oh no, Garrison. I miss your jokes, hugs, humor, understanding. Just you, always. Gabe, you have a brilliant mind, dissecting everything yet wanting to help people be whole. Savannah, you are the stalwart champion of the underdog.
Who is?
Savannah?
The stalwart
It's just like ugly wording. I don't like that. You're the stalwart champion of the underdog.
She means that like Savannah perseveres even though she's been neglected her entire life.
You're the forgotten one.
Underdog. Yeah.
Leon, you always seek a true self-love while also loving the true essence of people. To David's children, thank you for welcoming me into your lives and letting me be an Oma to your children. That's sweet. Yeah. Colton, you have overcome so much and still managed to be there for everyone. Katie, you're so full of laughter and love, and you're a strong, fierce mama bear. Ray, your wisdom, thoughtfulness, and accomplishments are way beyond your years. Peyton, thank you for giving me the awesome advice to stand up for myself and tell people, quote, I am Christine motherfucking Woolley, and for being so incredibly insightful with Truly. For these couples who showed me what true love looks like.
So she didn't thank Dabsark? She didn't thank the Dabsark kids?
Nope. Not yet.
Maybe later. Yet. Maybe they'll have their own little section.
Weird. I would have thought that
thanks, Dayton, for making us move.
Aurora would have been first up on the list. To Dayton, thanks for fucking up my finances.
No, she should thank Dayton because Dayton started the wheels in motion, you know.
I got eyes on Dayton in these episodes that we're watching back. I don't know. I feel like he's slinking out real easy, too easy. For these couples who show me what true love looks like until I found mine with David, Maddie and Caleb,
with the woman,
McKelty and Tony, Aspen and Mitch, Logan and Michelle, Leon and Audrey, and Gwendolyn and Benjamin. Oh, okay. So that's their new name. Okay, great. To our grandchildren, I'm so lucky to be their Oma. Axel, Evie, Joey, Amelia, Avalon, Archer and Ace, Alice and Emma, Hudson and Paisley, Charlie, Henry, and Louis. There are more in the grandchild's list and more coming, but hey, I gotta respect their privacy. My family, especially my siblings, who have supported me the entire time I've been on Sister Wives, even when they thought it was a crazy idea. Phil, Wendy, her husband Casey is also amazing. Steve, Danielle, Mary, Levi, Bethany, Aaron, Brittany, and Brienne. My other family has also supported me in the best of ways. Beth, Elaine, Winter, Laurelyn, Janelle.
A lot of people. I don't know. I've never met them.
Janelle, as in handsome woman, Janelle?
She was at Christine's wedding, Geology. Wasn't she?
Tommy, Trisha, and David's mom, Evelyn, who is an inspirational example of a lady filled with kindness and goodness and who doesn't put up with crap from others. To David Tenzer, our first manager agent, who I consider one of my truest friends, you showed me what the outside world has and the awesome people in it who truly have my back. To our production team, Christopher Poole Productions, formerly Puddle Monkey, and executive producer Tim Gibbons, our first producer who was with Sister Wives until 2 years ago. We owe the idea of the show to you and your incredible wife, Megan. Wasn't he also like besties with Kody?
Yeah.
Oh.
And apparently he cried when they told him that they were getting divorced. And I'm like, I don't think he cried because he actually thought you like should stay together. I think he was like, fuck. Show.
Oh, right.
Show.
You're like, oh shit. Hopefully I can get Christine on contract.
Yeah.
Executive producer Christopher Poole and Sven Nilsson, the new producer who started after our wedding in the middle of family chaos, and the editors Stephanie, Aaron, Jake, and Jonathan. Special thanks to Figure Eight Films and TLC. I've appreciated our partnership, even though spilling my heart is 10 kinds of painful. Special thanks to Lori, Megan, Cassie, Nicole, Vander Plug, who sends us our screeners.
Oh my God. Hi, Nicole. Hey, girl.
Whoa, we're Brush with Famous.
Oh my God.
Hey. At Figure Eight Films, thank you to the executive producers. I'll just leave out the names, right? EVP of production management, senior producer. Okay, these are all just like names. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you to my friends from Vegas. Deirdre, Ashley, Becky, Connie, Alice.
Says, to the person I passed in the street the other day.
Yeah. Thank you, my awesome girlfriends in Flagstaff. Most have never seen Sister Wives. I doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Thank you to members of Principal Voices. I'm trying to see. Oh, thank you to members of Principal Voices for helping me understand I could live without fear. Thank you to Anne Wild, the first feminist I ever met. I wonder if it was at that rally. And thank you, Amanda. Hold on.
Yeah. All right.
To Joe Darger and his family for being cool polygamists.
Yeah, I guess he's
sorry.
Like,
that one just. I wasn't ready for that one.
The notes to self girls. Uleska told me this. The notes to self girl said that like Joe Darger helped her out of her divorce and like he gave her like a job or whatever. Like maybe she moved in with them or something. But he's like the best guy around. But you can also still be the best guy around and treat your women like shit. And like,
yeah, I don't like that story, babe. Okay, so I think I'm jumping to the end. This is the last one for us. Okay, a very, very special thank you to the fans of Sister Wives.
Us. You're welcome.
I've been humbled so many times by the vulnerable, comforting, heartfelt messages you shared with me. When people say they've watched the whole season, especially those of you who have watched it many times, I'm overwhelmed by all the time you've spent with my family, watching our children grow up into the most wonderful humans I have ever known, all the way to the present where we are all apart and a bit broken. Thank you for looking beyond your comfort into our lives. Oh, babe, we're never more comfortable than when we're watching your life.
We feel great. I'm at home.
I am so blessed by so many incredible people in my life. And again, in big caps, thank you.
You know who else you didn't mention in there? Meri.
Oh, right. Felt that one.
Yikes.
That one. What was I going to say? The other thing. Oh shoot, she said. Oh, the other thing she said is that Kody always, or he was like a big social media comment reader. She says something like that, like he always was looking at the comments and looking online.
Oh, that makes my
heart
happy. That makes my heart really happy. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so do you want the prologue or do you want chapter 1? What do you want?
Let's go prologue, and then next week we'll launch.
You got it. Okay, prologue is pretty short, guys. Okay, prologue. I feel like I should read it in the Holly Madison style. Love is love down the rabbit hole.
Lewis Carroll. Alice through the looking glass.
All right.
Yeah.
Love is love. On sunny days like this one, it feels as if light touches every surface of the home I share with David and Truly. It's summer, so I've placed sunflowers and other bright bits of yellow throughout. cheerful, happy. It feels different from any place I've ever been before. Probably those Starbucks mugs lined up precariously above the patio sliding doors.
What is she talking about? Sorry, where is she sitting here?
She's in her home she shares with David.
David.
Truly bounds down the stairs, I'm sure she does, a towel wrapped around her shoulders, ready to head to the pool with a new friend.
Aw,
Does the friend know that they're going to the pool? Because I have a feeling like they're getting yanked, like pulled all the way down.
Just go, honey. Just go with her.
She's just made protein pancakes for the family.
Yum.
And spice fills the air. Cinnamon. Over breakfast, she and David grin and toss puns back and forth across the dining room table with Truly whispering, "Pray for me," when the dad jokes are too much.
That's very Aster coded. That's like an Aster thing to say.
You know, David's like, Truly, should go to the pool. You go to the pool? You should go to the pool. Should like get out of here real quick and go to the pool. Nice day for the pool. It's perfect. I'm gloriously happy in a way that brings my shoulders to my ears and an involuntary self-hug and a satisfied smile to my face, which looks glowier even to me. Take that, menopause. Girl, we'll talk about that.
Let me jump in here. She has like a whole chapter on menopause. And I was like, yes. And she's like, she's like, what they don't tell you, and I didn't know until you had it, is she's like, before menopause in your early 40s, you have perimenopause, and it like continues and it pops up out of nowhere. And I was like, yes.
When they were on that RV trip and they were about in Ken, that was definitely like a perimenopausal rage.
She gets into the Ken thing. Oh, she delves into that Ken situation.
Guess who else delved right into Ken? Kody on that mission trip.
Yeah. I don't know if that was
saw where his hands started, didn't see where they ended in those pants. David checks in throughout the day. All good. Did you see this about my last job? I had no idea phone alert chirp could leave me. All good. Did you see this about my last job?
I'm on my last job. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had no idea phone alert chirp could leave me so besotted. Someone had a thesaurus out. I think she ditched the thesaurus and like the writer's MLA guide about chapter 12. And then she was just like, all right, I'm throwing it all in there.
Everyone gets it.
I bustle through the house dealing with sister wives' tasks. I honestly thought we were done with the show, but here's to season 19 or hiding the breakables for a visit with the grandkids or wrapping presents for another baby shower or wedding. Sounds like hell. Sister Wives began just before Truly made her appearance in this life, and she was the first brown baby Brown born to an audience. She's 15. That's a lot of years on camera, and yes, it changed us.
I'm sorry, does it say brown baby or baby brown?
Baby Brown.
Okay, good, because brown baby didn't hit the ear correctly there.
I think it probably was brown baby, and the editors were like, I
guarantee you that's what happened. And she's like, let's switch those two words.
Yeah. That's a lot of years on camera, and yes, it changed us. It forced us to see and confront the ways we interact with each other. We thought we were fine. We wanted the world to see what polygamy could look like, and I do believe we demonstrated that it wasn't what people envisioned. Our ethics were strong, and we raised our children with so much love and chaos. The children roamed through our homes depending on their snack needs or moods. Quiet time, Meri. Girl talk and makeup, Robin. A place to relax without nagging, Janelle. One-on-one conversations, games, and hanging out, my house. Okay, girl, see what you did there. No one got bored. Someone was usually crafting or baking, and one of us always had time, even if it meant fewer moments to ourselves. We had 75 people at Thanksgiving one year. Yeah, we remember.
And untold didn't bring it enough for Meri, and Meri was about to her shit on her.
Those tin cans.
This looks good. This looks really good.
Mm-hmm. And then Kody freaked out about the tables too.
Yeah.
And untold hordes of people followed the kids home from school or practiced for pool dates, movie nights, or homework. With 23 people in the household by the end, someone always had a birthday. Whenever I can, I invite it all back in. I'm glad that love, down to all the siblings' silliness, made it on film. But the camera also shines a light. I saw the funny expression I make when I'm shocked. I decided my clothes were frumpy. And I realized I've spent years saying, it's fine, on repeat. It's fine because I'm angry. It's fine because I'm angry and don't have the words for it. It's fine because it's not worth the effort to explain. It's fine, though I might be doing my best to hold the family together while feeling overwhelmed. It's fine because that's what I've been trained to be. Fine. Small, not a bother. Like that so resonated with me. I'm certain I come from a long line of women who have said it's fine. The show forced me to see that it wasn't, and maybe recognize that my ancestors have figured it out too. Strong women, all of them.
Annie.
Just like my pioneer ancestors.
Yeah. But Annie
wasn't
was strong. Did we ever
Annie
meet her
was strong.
grandmother? We never saw a grandmother, right?
I don't think so. But was I in a cult? I can hear you. If I was, I'm glad of it. I come from a family and a community filled with talent, nurturing, and love, and women who had the support and ability to make good decisions for themselves. I think of my grandfather as a hero because he pushed through his fear of outsiders after seeing his family torn apart to try and make our community safer. I'm glad I had the opportunity to do the same, even if I ultimately chose to leave that community. I thought I had exactly what I wanted until I realized my husband had fallen in love. And then I realized I wanted some of that. I wanted to fall in love, to find my soulmate, an idea I hadn't believed possible until I saw it happen to Kody.
Can I stop you there?
Yeah.
The soulmate thing, she really gets onto that soulmate thing. And I don't know if I believe in soulmates, but I also think that like a lot of the soulmate thing is maybe she needs to understand that it's not necessarily that he's your soulmate. He's just a really good person who treats you like just so much better than Kody. Like she's like, I was meant to be with David. I was meant to be with David. I'm like, I don't even know if you were necessarily meant to be with David. You just definitely weren't meant to be with Kody. And David
right.
did find David at like a correct time. But I think she also does need to process that.
Well, and I think like they I don't know, maybe they are soulmates, but they were raised kind of similarly, and we find out they did kind of meet before.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is kind of
like,
cute.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a David. I'm a David head these days. I'm a real
David. Even a David head. Real tiny head. I know you like that one. You like that. That was just for us. No one else got it. That was right. Okay, sorry. Where were we? Okay. But here's the funny thing about love. I couldn't find meaningful, deep, true, heart skips beat, secure love until I understood some of the wonderful things about myself. That I also believe is true.
Yeah.
You came here for a story, and I have a tale with every element from an enchanted family cut off from the world to 4 women trying to fit their toes into one glass slipper, to fathers disappearing in the night, to a perfectly ordinary man developing knighthood status after years of tending by his many wives, to a woman finally understanding that she deserved the fairy tale ending she dreamed of before anyone taught her to believe any differently. My favorite part of the story comes with a kiss. This is really good. Comes with a kiss so intense that every self-doubt I'd ever felt fled from my body, if only momentarily, and pulled me fully into a place where love is love.
Because David liked her when he kissed her. Yeah, it's gotta. I mean, maybe he can really kill it at kissing, but like go.
Maybe it was so intense because he was like inhaling at the same time, and she's like, "Whoa!" He literally took my breath away.
But to go from somebody who genuinely hates you when they kiss you to somebody who wants to kiss you, like what an amazing feeling! Like, and then I've also heard it always said on like TikTok and stuff about like how like real love is more of a sense of peace and just a nothing, just like a. And you're not constantly like worried and anxious and shit and like constantly thinking about like what you said. It's just a peace.
Yes, that's what it is. Where it's like, okay, that person is unhappy. It must be something I have done or something like I must have done something wrong or something isn't just right. And always trying to figure out what is that? What is that thing?
Or what's going to be the next thing? What's going to be the
Yes.
next? It was so good right now. I can't, what's going to happen what am I going to do to piss him off next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Anne says she likes my reading voice, teacher vibes. Yeah. I always loved read aloud time.
Is that the end of that chapter?
That is the end of the prologue.
Okay, great. Well, I got to get ready for my other live. Please join me over there, Pod in the City.
Yeah.
But I thought that was great. And I'm so excited to get into the book. And now that I kind of see how she did incorporate a lot of the culty stuff, I think that the first 2 chapters will still be worth reading. To just like, let's get into it. And we'll do it like we did last.
It does lay the foundation too about how important Christine was and why Kody married her, even though he obviously could not stand her in any way.
To look at her, he hated her. I've never treated anybody that poorly in my whole life. Even people that I hate, like I would just like choose to not be around them. I wouldn't go out of my way to on the daily break them down comment by comment. The massaging stuff, have you seen all the massaging shit?
I've heard. I just got to the part where Robin asked Christine why she stopped massaging.
Yeah.
Kody.
Oh, really? He always gives me massages. Because that's why Robin brings shit up, is so that later she can go, oh, but he's such a good husband to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm thin.
Well, more Browntown to come. It's going to be great. Join us every Friday for Browntown. We're going to be having some guests. I was going to say some nifty gifties on in the future, right? We're going to be doing some fun stuff. So stay tuned and make sure you check out part 1, or We Love to Hate Everything this week. Drops on Tuesdays. Lots of stuff every day of the week. We got something coming out. So check that out. Amanda, anything else?
No, did you guys enjoy this Browntown? I thought it was I was really excited to jump on here.
Yeah, we'll be reading the whole book, all that good stuff. Share, little thumbs up on the video, subscribe, leave a 5-star review on iTunes or Spotify, wherever you listen. That is like a huge help. And stay tuned.
Stick around, leave a comment, get those numbers up, share. You can always share. That always really helps. All right, I think that's everything. You know what else to do. Check out the Patreon. We love you guys.
And have a great weekend. Love you.
Okay, yeah. All adults. Bye-bye. Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment. And click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast. That's patreon.com/trpod. And We Love to Hate TV. Patreon.com/LoveToHateTV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.